Hey, you're gonna get leads on your website. It's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen. Oh, what kind of leads? What do they wanna know? How do I know what to deal with? So one of them I want to talk about right now are the CMA leads, the comparative market analysis leads, the valuation leads. You see, one of the best ways that we generate leads for listings, and we love listings because they generate buyers like crazy. Well, one of the best ways to generate those listing leads with ads that we put up in places like Facebook or mobile ads on phones or whatever, display ads that say, thinking about selling your home, want to know what it's worth? Click here to find out. And they click there to find out and they put in their information and we give them the AVM, the automated valuation model stuff, and we'll run a complete AVM and say here's a low and a mid and a high. Oh, and by the way, here's what Zillow says. And we give them lots of stuff, and then we'll give them some market information and some other data that they can look at. And then at the end of it, or mixed throughout it, the whole underlying message of all this is, hey, here's all the data and what it says your house is worth, but this doesn't mean anything. Because this is just electronic data and your house is unique. Every home is unique. The only way to get an accurate valuation is to work with a local market expert who really knows the area and what things are going for and how to get top dollar for a home. The expert in your area is, boom, your name here, your picture here. They'll be putting together a comparative market analysis and getting that back to you. So you gotta be ready to get back to people with that CMA. So I know everybody knows how to do a comparative market analysis. There's a lot of tools out there to make it quicker and easier. We're not in the sales game or the lead game, we're in the database game. The whole idea is we're growing a database, because if we get a database of 1,000 people that really know, like, and trust us, you know what? Those 1,000 people are going to turn into a good, solid 100 units a year. These are your contacts. And by being valuable to them, friendly to them right now, you don't care when you get the business. It's pretty simple. For every 10 people in my database that I'm really doing a good job with, I'll pick up a transaction a year. One side a year, one loan a year, whatever it is. That's a conservative number if you're doing it correctly. And trust me, we're gonna make you do it correctly. So I need to be good at the valuation stuff. I need to be good at the CMA stuff. So if you don't have some CMA software, go take a look online. Find one you like. There's free stuff, there's cheap stuff, there's online stuff, there's advanced stuff. Take a course on doing CMAs, but you gotta get good at doing those. And here's a little tip. And I can tell you, I know somebody who does this. This is his whole secret. He does monster volume, but he prepares each one of those CMAs big, 15, 16 pages, color, graphs, charts, puts them in a nice little bound thing, picks them up in bulk from Staples, and he hand delivers every one of them to every house and just says, hey, it's Bill. I just want to stop by and drop off that. And the heavier it is, by the way, this is a neuromarketing tip for you. Neuromarketing, by the way, is the science of how we make decisions in a marketing context and what influences those decisions. Brainfluence, if you ever get a chance, incredible. It's a difference depending on which ear you're speaking into, where you stand, where you are, what kind of chair they're sitting in, and very, very important, if the person's holding something heavy, something weighty, they tend to feel trust, gravitas. It comes from, weight, gravitas. So bind it, make it thick, use heavy paper stock, put it in a heavy envelope, do whatever you got to do, print extra pages, don't print two-sided, but you want to give them something substantive, something real, something tangible. If you do that and you give them something with pictures of their home and the comps and whatever, and you stop by and you deliver that to them and you just do some quick chitty chat and you don't push, you don't solicit. So when are you thinking about selling your home? You know what? Be valuable. Utility. Read the book Y-O-U, Utility. Read the book Utility by Jay Baer and learn about being valuable to people, bringing utility to their life, not solicitation, not annoyance, not follow-up. Be valuable. The CMA part of this is valuable. People really want to know what their house is worth and what they might be able to do to make it worth more and what they can do to make it sell for more and what different staging can make for your home and whatever else you could possibly bring that expertise, because that's what people want more than anything. It's not a full listing presentation, but you need to be able to, and it's about dropping a couple valuable nuggets on them and being gone. He just came and he did all this stuff and then he's out. And then you drip on them because now they're in your database and we're going to stay in touch with them. We're going to stay in touch with them. Nobody's ever going to go 30 days without hearing from us in some sort of a value-added, positive, non-solicitational manner. That's what you want with these leads. They're not leads. They're prospects, or you want them to be prospects. By the way, last tip for you. Everybody in the world, if you're in sales, falls into one of 5 categories and you're a database marketer. They are a suspect, a prospect, a customer, a client, or a champion. Or maybe I should have done that going up. Champion. Suspect is a lead. That's a name. It's a person you talk to. It's an up call. It's anything. That's a suspect. And people always go, oh, I've got a database that's incredible. I've got 900 people in my database. Yeah, but they're not prospects. Those are still suspects. They might as well tear out 4 pages of the phone book. They might know you, but they don't really have a connection with you. A prospect is a relationship. Or to be very specific, a prospect is defined as somebody who has a positive expectation for future interaction. Meaning, I know you're going to stay in touch with me. I know you'll be mailing me stuff. I know something will happen between us in the future, and I look forward to it. And it doesn't matter if I look forward to it because you're fun and friendly, or because you give me cool things or send me funny stuff, but if I say, I'll put you on my mailing list, an expectation for future interaction, but nothing positive about it. Or I'll call you next Thursday and see what you think. Oh crap, I'll be sure and not answer that phone call. Positive expectation for future interaction. Somebody likes you. That's it. That's the goal. Suspect. Oh, they just called me for a CMA. I made them like me. And now they will turn into a customer. And once they're a customer, the goal is turn them into a client, which is, oh yeah, Sally's my gal. I do everything with her. And then a champion, which is, oh my God, you got to use my gal Sally, and how to get referrals. And you don't get referrals by asking for them. By the way, I'll get into referral generation later and planning triggers. But this is the game you're in. You're a database marketer. You're not a transactional sales hack anymore. You're going to build a book of business and relationships that will carry you forever and make business a ton more fun. And it starts with all these people coming in, and whether they're calling you about a CMA or another kind of lead, you need to know what you're going to say to make them like you and have a positive expectation for future interaction.